All right, time to move on to our background of our flower. So remember when we talked about using warm color families and cool color families? What I want you to do for your background is choose the color family that is the opposite of the color family you chose for your petals. So, for example, I used warm colors for my petals. Now when I work on my background, the area around my flower, I am going to use the cool color family. And if you remember, the cool color family will have blues, greens, purples in it. So what I've done is I, again, have chosen 3 colors. I want you to pick 3 colors from the cool or warm color family, whichever is your opposite. And try to pick one that's maybe darker, one that's maybe in the middle or medium colored, and then one that's a little bit lighter. And we're going to start with our darkest one first again. So if I look at my 3 cool colors, my purple is my darkest. My blue is sort of in the middle or medium, and my green is my lightest. I'm going to use my purple first, and I'm just going to color around the outside edge of my flower. And if you remember when we did our petals, I said start in the middle and work out. I want you to kind of do the same thing. I want you to make your marks, your lines on your paper, go out toward the outer edge of the paper the best you can. So I'm going to do this little section right here just to kind of show you how we're going to put these colors on, okay? And you can work in sections if it's easier for you, or you can do the entire dark crayon first. So you could go all the way around the outside edge with your darkest, then move on to medium, and then move on to light. But I'm going to do this little section right here just to kind of show you what this is going to look like. And again, notice the direction I'm coloring with my crayon. I'm using sort of the side of the tip here. And once I have a little bit of that dark on there, I'm now going to move on to my medium color. Sometimes it helps you if you turn your paper a little bit. That way you're not turning your hand and your wrist so much. Now I'm going to overlap a little bit. Overlap the dark color a little with my medium. When I get to the edge, I want to be careful so I don't get too much on the table there. And then I can move on to my lightest color. And again, I'm going to overlap the edge a little bit. I'm going to go right out here to the edge. Once again, if you don't fill in every little part of the white paper, that's okay, because we're going to be using watercolor paints next. I'll finish this area. And you would just continue doing this all around the outside edge of your paper, from the flower to the edge.